make it not like this, make it drop.
Right, so now I got to make sure that I got sound. And this is my first stream with OBS, ladies and gentlemen. I had some great difficulty. All right, here we go. Now, let me know if you hear this or it's over there. So we'll get set in about a minute's time. And here we go. We have a CUSIMAX ice cream maker, as you can see here. And I got my setup so this way you can kind of understand what's happening. I do see your comments a little slow, a little hard for me to read. I got to transition over my glasses as well. It's a one-man show. All right, I'm a little thirsty. I don't want to drink my ices, which we're going to be making today. So before I get started with this machine, I want to just show you the video of me demonstrating this, and we'll get that video up here and get you started right here. Here we are.
This is CUSIMAX.
So, let me know if you hear me talking as well as the video playing. So you tell me which one you hear. I'm down here, picture in picture. Test 1, test 2. So this way I can read the comments. Now, I wonder if the delay is because of YouTube, OBS, and I do apologize for equipment issue. I may be lagging for a number of reasons, and if it is lagging, I'll get directly to the video and not delay. Thank you, Ohio Fred. Appreciate that. Steve WB in the house, ladies and gentlemen. He's a gentleman to check out. Now I'm just showing you the machine. And what we're going to do now is we're going to simply just get right into the actual working of the machine. I'm not going to waste anybody's time or not. Okay. As we all know, I've been working on this setup for the longest period of time. I still got a long way to go. I have over on this side, which I'm pointing to, is an inverter, 200 watt, which I feel it's a 50 watt inverter. And as soon as I use the ice cream maker, just this on there, it just shuts it off. It clicks it off. Okay, so my mom, she was very kind indeed. She's going to make us ice cream, as you can see over here. She's going to mix up the ice cream, make all the ingredients. I'll just show you a minute or two of it. She's doing a good job mixing it. Okay, so we'll transition back over. Here we are. I wish I could have an overhead shot, but my airbook only has 2 ports. I'm all filled out. Okay, I'm going to do my best to turn the machine on for you. We're good. We have here is a mixer. We open up the machine. If I'm going too slow, I do apologize because some people out there do need to know how this works. When I did this last time, I did not give the machine enough time so I could pull out the container. And we had a problem. It froze. So the container might freeze in there. And there's nothing you can do about it to get it out. That's the way the machine's made. It's airtight. So what we're going to do is close the handle. I was going to do this grape drink. Any questions? So you hear me. I don't get that, Ohio Fred. I hear you live, but your background video is lagging. Thank you. I appreciate that. So my video playback is 4K video resolution, guys. OBS is 1280 by 720, up converted to 1080p. Not many people will tell you that. How is this video? Thank you. We got the machine ready to go. I don't mind the interruptions. That's what the text is there for. If I look over here, I have my laptop. I have my station laptop, which works. But the comments are a little delayed. They're not fast enough for me to see on YouTube. I have here is Tropicana Refreshing Raspberry Lemonade. Look at that. I could be here all day. It's not going to come out. I am going to be making what we call in the ice cream menu. And I just want to read it for you. Lemon ice. Ingredients. 1 cup of frozen lemonade, 2 1/4 cups of water, 1 cup of sugar. If you want it sweeter than sweet. I love my lemon tart, so I don't need to have all that sugar. Combine water and sugar in a small saucepan, simmer to dissolve sugar, and allow it cool. mix ingredients in a mixing processor or blender. I am not going to be adding water. I'm going to simply be adding all this, maybe about a half of it, because I want to save it in case I want to do it another day. This measuring cup is about 200 grams. That is right there. That's about half the container. I don't want to do the whole thing. I love this. All I'm going to do now is place on the controller 2 o'clock position. You heard it lock in. Hit start. Back here, the machine's going to give me hot air. I got my fan on. I got the light on. I got light all over me. I'm like a movie star. Oh yeah, man. I'm ready. I'm ready to dig in. Well, that's why you need 2 people, ladies and gentlemen. You really do. So here we are. Got the machine going for you. Doing a good job. Doing a good job indeed, right? Any questions from the audience? I thank you all 4 for the thumbs up. That comes from here. CUSIMAX ice cream maker. Do I need to yell? Am I yelling too loud? Can you hear me just fine? I know the machine's going to make noise. I apologize. It's a working piece of art. The CUSIMAX ice cream maker sells for about $158.99 on Amazon. This machine is a basic machine. It just has a start, stop, an on and off, and a menu that goes through ice cream making, coldness, and keep chilled. It should take about 15 minutes. It is exactly 3:02. At 3 o'clock we started this. Steve WB, glad you mentioned that. I've spoken with CUSIMAX via online, CUSIMAX.com, and I asked them a very simple question. How do you get the machine to work? It doesn't work. Hit the on button. I hit the on button, it does not go on. Is there any troubleshooting? No. Send a picture, send a video. We did that. In this machine, we had a problem. We had a ribbon cable that was loose. Ohio Fred remembers the time I did my AC split unit. I had a loose cable. And man, did we troubleshoot that with the company. 2 hours on the phone, up on the ladder, Mary Reed, looking for a brown cable. The guy knew exactly the cable. He just had to give me time so I can locate it, which I did. Plugged it in, went inside the house. We had AC. Well, I'm ready to drink that bad boy. So this was a very simple thing. I took off 8 screws, fixed it, we're good to go. And it happens. It happens. Things do happen in life where a loose cable comes about. This makes 1.1 quart of ice cream, ladies and gentlemen. 1.1 quart of ice cream. Now, how do you like the camera angle? You see the front of the machine? The video is good. Not bad the quality. I'm pretty bright. Because, let me just shut off the light above. Is that a little bit better? Softer for you guys? I'll just turn the light back on. I have coming up in the next couple of days 2 more ceiling fans to review, like the one above. And probably going to take this one down and put the modern one up just like the one I got. And we'll show you that. And I have that upstairs. And I have another fan that's coming on the way. Love these fans. I got one in my bedroom on the slow sailing. This one, I wish it had a cover so this way the blade don't hit your finger. As you hear the machine lower down in sound, this machine will go, it sounds like it'll be struggling until it's not going to turn no more, and it'll go real super slow, and you got ice cream. I am going to be your eyes. I can't take a camera, and I can't take it off the actual wall and show you. I don't think it's anywhere near where it has to be, and the reason is I think I need to put more syrup in. I'm going to just put the whole thing in there, and you just can't make half of it. And the problem with this machine is the stirrer doesn't hit the bottom altogether. This is the bottom. The stirrer doesn't reach the bottom. I think that will do. I think the color was more natural with the light off. I like it better with the light off. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Light off. Not as grainy. Thank you. That means a lot. Okay, the comments here say, do apologize when I'm reading the comments, guys. I go a little silent. I think the color was more natural with the light off from the front camera. The front camera right here, the front camera is a camcorder by Better Life. It is a camera that you could purchase. It's a $99 and above camera that will do a nice job. It is a PC camera. And I got another camera which is a 4K camera as well. But the cameras in web camera on both are 1280 by 720 resolution. And they do a nice job indeed. The camcorder is a basic camera, 16 times digital zoom, while the other one, I covered it up with what it's about. It's also about 16 times digital zoom. And I like both of these cameras set up. Beautiful job indeed. You don't see this blurry. While we wait for ice cream, I'm going to show you an RC car. Maybe, thank you. I'm going to show you an RC car to change the subject a little. I might as well pull the one that's not nailed on the wall. This is an Armour Talon. It goes up to 70 miles per hour. It's got that Lexan flexible body. It's a 1/8 scale, ladies and gentlemen. The beauty about this particular car is got an aluminum chassis. This wheelie bar does not come at all with the product. This was a homemade wheelie bar, cut out by hand, the plates to fit a JBL 2110, something like that, JBL Cheetah that I sold, that I kept the wheelie bar. And at 60 miles per hour, I start to wheelie, and that thing will save you. This got 4-wheel drive. It's 3S, 4S, 6S. It's a 6S BXL. And that is mighty fast. I should take this out to the field, the airfield, and I should go racing. And I can't go over here anymore because every 5 seconds a new car comes down the block and I'm afraid of going between the cars. It's good to get off your chair sometimes, right? I brought you closer to this camera for the reason of this is a Traxxas Rustler 4x4 VXL 4x4 with steel belted tires, 4-wheel drive, 3S, goes up to 60 miles per hour on a 17 tooth 54 spur gear combination. These are clothes hangers, and I made myself a protective bar. I got a GoPro mount. I have the stock tires, which I love. These tires, oh man, you start to dance at 35 miles per hour. I thought that'd be a great spot on the wall to put the actual camera. I called it a camera, the 4x4. Thank you very much there, Steve WD. Those are RC cars. The Armored Talent is one of the better cars that we have that will be nothing like I would go crashing into a wall. I've taken a 1/16 scale, 1/10 scale. I forget the size, 1/18 scale. That's the Traxxas, 1/18. And I'm able to go in the area down south, and I love going around that bend and just going the right speed and sliding, drifting. You can make that thing drift with the oldest tires. And then I could spin it around and come around. There, I drag strip, baby, back and forth. Oh, and there, ice cream. Any questions you guys got? I don't know. Looks like it's getting thick. Looks like it's getting like a nice mixture, puree. You ever go on a cruise ship and you get soup, pear puree? Yes, indeed. Any questions? Thank you for the 5th like. If you came in and you're looking for the ice cream maker, I just wanted to show you some other things on the table. All that good stuff. I have a nice fan in the background. I have some lights in the background. And I forgot to do one thing, ladies and gentlemen. I forgot to find my remote control and do one of these. It won't go on with that remote control because I got to pull the battery tab out. I could do one of these. Look at that. Now I'm dancing. Now I'm like a disco man. There you go. How you like that now? Now the thing is with these 2 tower lights that I reviewed, they won't come on automatically when I turn my studio on. You have to manually set them. It is what it is. This is all off the grid except the ice cream maker. The ice cream maker won't go off the grid with the inexpensive 200-watt inverter. Never been on a cruise, but spent 15 years on the water. You've been cruising around for the longest period of time, my friend. We've gone on cruises and we went on Norwegian Cruise Line, Royal Caribbean, and Celebrity Cruises. And one of the things that is something you go up to is on the 14th deck and you get the ice cream. You say, give me this scoop, give me that scoop, give me that scoop. You could say, give me 5 scoops. They'll give you as many scoops as you want. Give me chocolate sprinkles and M&Ms and give me chocolate syrup. And you, every single day, oh man, I don't have to do that anymore. I got ice cream coming right here. And if you went to the poolside on, say, deck 12, the adult poolside, and you walk into the back, you can get yourself soft ice cream. CUSIMAX has recipes, and the recipes are very simple indeed. You have your own recipes to make. You can make alcohol recipes. Excuse me, I apologize. I got the heat blowing, I got a fan blowing on me, and when I talk too much, I may start to cough. So you got all these recipes: alcohol, chocolate chip, vanilla chocolate chip mint, pistachio, almond. You can get almond milk, you can get strawberry milk, you can get any flavor you want. But if it's going to take you an hour to get to the store and you got something in the house that you can whip up, get ice cream going, off you go. Fish, Ohio Fred, Steve WB, and my gig user. Do creator cruise together. Woo-hoo, man. I'll be walking around the deck in my own world. Maybe one day we all can do that. I don't see anything going. Should I stop it and take a look? It looks like it's mixed. I could do one of these. It's getting there. Tell you what I can do. I could take my GoPro. I could webcam it. I could hold the two buttons down, and we could look inside and see which one will work better, the ice cream maker or the GoPro. I haven't been on a cruise in over 5-6 years. I did all the Southern Caribbean. I can't even name the states. I went to Cozumel. I went to Puerto Vallarta. I went to Aruba. I went to Antigua. I went to St. Martin, St. Lucia's. I went to, I can't even name the states. St. Martinique, they call it. St. Thomas. Kitts Island. I went to Barbados. I went to Panama Canal. I went to, did I say Aruba? St. Lucia's, St. Lucie. Oh man, I went to one at 14th, Belize. I went, oh man, so many places. I got all my cruise videos to watch. And man, we did that. We went on a cruise with 20 people. Not fun. Not fun when you try to get everybody together. Went on a cruise with 150 plus people, a group. And let me tell you, you all sat together at dinner. Oh, loads of fun. More than you can imagine. And then when you go do your excursions, you go different ways. We're coming along. The unit's generating heat. This is the CUSIMAX 1031 ice cream maker. On the top, you can see the condensation on the inside. It's not going to be making ice cream today. We're going to be making a sorbet, raspberry lemonade. Just simply go to the store. I didn't want to add sugar, make it any sweeter than it is, because that's already got its sugar inside the drink. They're talking about taking a freshly squeezed lemon, taking the concentrate, taking 2.5 cups of water, that'd be this, and I added just about everything in there. It's not a quart, and this is 12 ounces, a half a pint, and it's slowly changing over as I could hear the tone change. Are you streaming through Wi-Fi or plugged in? I don't use Ethernet there, Steve WB. I am strictly wireless, Wi-Fi 6, 5.0 gigahertz. Where am I pointing? My system is about 20 feet that way. And my system is up on the second floor as well. Am I doing pretty good? Am I solid? But we have other people that's online. And I'm at 4,000 kilobits, I believe. And I'm using 56.6 CPU, 30 frames per second, at 2,445 kilobits as we speak. 3,991, 3,000. I'm jumping up and down on the kilobits about 3,000. So I'm pretty good here. Got a good stream. If I'm not moving because I'm staying still, so I am pretty much moving. I see a lag on OBS, if that helps you out. I don't mind being off topic. That's what this is about, making ice cream, and we can't just sit here and watch machines. You make a question, I'll answer it. Ask me anything that I may or may not answer. I lost a subby there, probably Ohio Fred went somewhere else. We have Steve WB. We had Mary Reed in the house. She's watching, checking out. This is the machine for her. Indeed. It's 100 watts of power consumption. I have a 200 watt inverter. I'm on 14 amp hour battery with a 100 watt panel at 8.33 amps. So that means that 100 watt solar panel may not be enough for this. A lot of delay on OBS trying to read the comments. All I see is I second that, and I look at the last comment. Are you streaming through Wi-Fi or plug-in? So I see a little latency, and I do apologize for that, guys. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you all joining in. I'm just basically waiting for this, and I'm going to just go right now, take a little breather, and show you the making of ice cream. Man, that looks like it's coming out. It's getting like a Slurpee from 7-Eleven. Oh, I can't wait to get ice cream, man. I gotta keep this cup here because I don't know if I'm gonna pull that out. Man, I got my spoon ready. I love it when things they do work out. I got my stream going. I'm on an Apple AirBook Pro. I got OBS running, single stream, not doing multi-streaming. Machine is slowing down. We're getting ready. Another under 5 minutes. And I got 2 economy web cameras. They're 4K cameras, 23 minutes, guys. Another 3 minutes, 2 minutes will be there. 2 inexpensive cameras. And I got one on the tripod. I cleaned everything out. I made my stage. I got an arm. I got my other arm for overhead, but I need to get myself a docking station. And hook it up. We're good to go. I'm going to have my dinner, an ice cream. This is going to ruin my dinner. I got a straw. Plastic straw, not paper. Oh, I can't wait. It's getting cold. It's It's thick. It's thick. I'm a little quiet. All right. I believe there's another question. I used to be able to see those things without glasses. Are you streaming through Wi-Fi or plugged in? No Ethernet cable? I answered that. All right. I know you're stopping by in and out. This is a CUSIMAX 1031. The first thing we need to do when we get this machine or any kitchen appliance today from companies is to clean it. The next thing to do is to just basically make sure it works. And then go over the parts and learn how the unit works. And then get familiar with it, which you are, and practice with it. And be very careful. It's a 3-prong, plugs into 110 to 220. It's 100 watts, about 3/4 of an amp to an amp. It runs off a refrigerant that may consume a little bit of power. So you may want to conserve making ice cream every single hour. You hear it slowing down? Oh yeah. And once you finish, you just take the top comes apart, you put the motor to the side, take the plastic, the tin, wash it out, and then store the machine for another day. You don't have to have ice cream in the summer, you can have it in the winter if you like. I have ice cream all year round. Oh, I love Slurpees. I love slush puppies. And that's why I picked raspberry lemonade. I went out to the store, I grabbed it. I wasn't prepared to make a raspberry lemonade. I was going to try a Gatorade. And Gatorade wouldn't work. So here we got raspberry lemonade coming at you. Definitely indeed. We're almost there. Any questions you have, ladies and gentlemen? Audible sound, I hope, is a Rode Wireless Go. I don't have to yell. Getting thicker, heavier. It's getting harder for the motor to turn. It's causing tension, sending back information to the computer chip. The slower we turn, we're ready to turn off. Then you can leave it on chill for the next hour and then come have your ice cream. I'm not going to make you wait another hour. We're going to have ice cream straight out of the bucket. I do apologize if there is a question being asked and I don't see it. And we're just on standby. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate all you stopping by. We have 5 people in the house. Any questions to the new 2-3 people that came on board? We are making an ice sorbet without the added sugar because the machine, the stuff that they mix this with already has the added sugar. So if I was to make regular ices, I would take a lemon, a watermelon, a cantaloupe, a blueberry, a raspberry, a blackberry, a boysenberry, any type of fruit, peach, orange, grapes, you name it. I would then get the juice, and then we'll take the sugar, and then we'll go simmer it. And then we'll let it cool in the refrigerator for a number of hours. It gets real nice and cold. And that could be later that afternoon, evening, or the next day. Then you take up to a quart and you pour in. If you want to weaken your ingredients, then you add more water. If you want stronger, you add less consistency. In a minute's time, it sounds like. Maybe 2 minutes. a half an hour. 29 minutes has gone by. So we got 29 minutes that going by. Sounds like ice cream is ready to be made. Don't you just like those backlights? Doesn't it make it romantic? Doesn't it make it energetic? How about this for you guys? Maybe I can put some more light onto the subject. We'll put this on. That's not good enough for you. We'll flame it for you. Any questions? No questions. All right. We'll wait here patiently. I'll wait here with you. I'm going to get up out of my chair, if you don't mind. I'm going to start to move this off. Get things out of my way. I hope maybe this camera angle is good enough for you. I wish I could pull the container out and show you. That is thick, man. I am very pleased with this machine. I'm pleased with it. Now, I went out about $2 for this, very expensive, used to be $1. You can go get a container for about $3 on sale, a half a gallon, a couple of quarts, and you got yourself some ice cream, sorbet. The thing is, you go to store-bought ice cream for $2.99 per container, 2 for $5. If you're lucky to get sale, you get ice cream. It's a lot cheaper that way. Yes, it is. But look at all the chemicals you get. Well, some of them are good. Some of them are great. Some of them are not. I like the cookie dough ice cream. And it's good, but for me to go make my own, I gotta buy the milk, the sugar, the chips, depending on the cookies I want, and so forth. Add that all up, you're talking a lot of money for ingredients. I can make a couple in here. This only makes a quart. 1.1 quart. The 0.1 is just a little bit extra security. So 1 quart of ice cream is good enough. Where's my straw? I gotta go get a clean straw now. If you have any questions whatsoever, don't hesitate. Feel free to ask. Mary Reed, thank you very much for your question, dear. Mint chocolate chip. Yesterday we had chocolate chip, cream, sugar, vanilla, mix the peppermint and the spearmint, and that gives a dye. You want white chocolate chip, and that is an awesome ice cream. Man, this straw loves to run away. This has to be done. What is your favorite ice cream, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you for joining. I appreciate the thumbs up. I appreciate you stopping by. This is a CUSIMAX machine. You can find a link in the description down below. It's up to you. There are no codes, no discounts. I do apologize, but it's a machine that you have to decide on if it's right for you. I cannot promise you that this is the best or the worst. All I can tell you is this is an excellent machine indeed. It's doing its job. And I had just a little difficulty at the beginning with it. But right now, it hasn't failed me yet. It's doing a great job, and we are on making ices, a sorbet straight out of a Tropicana container. I went to the store. I wanted something quick. I got no ices. I didn't want to spend $5 at the truck. And I'm sitting here patiently waiting for my ices. Now, if I would have sat down and made my own ice cream and all that good stuff, that would have been perfection. But here we are. I'm having some fun sharing some times with you, not just about this live streaming. Would you like to see live streaming at a particular time? Post down below, post in the comments, and I'll try to work my schedule to your schedule. I feel I have a 11 a.m., a 3 p.m., and maybe a 7 p.m. Those are the schedules. I may want to do a 9 a.m. It all depends on the times. You let me know my work hours I work around. I have crazy work hours, and this is what I do. Hurry up. We want our ice cream. Oh, I kid you not. I don't know if I could take a picture with the GoPro and share it to you. I sure can. But what's going to happen is it's going to hesitate. We could do a live video and I could add this into OBS, but I don't want to ruin it. I could come here and I could do this, and I could definitely take a picture. I just don't want to ruin it. I'm going to wait for questions to come, comments. I'm going to sit back and wait for the ice cream to go. While you make your comments and questions that you have for me about the machine, about the studio, etc., etc., I'd love to hear. You want me to change the lights in the background? You got it. No questions. You guys are great. Love listening to ice cream being made. Oh man, that's sweet. This machine doesn't have a timer in digital on top. It doesn't tell you a countdown. It doesn't tell you how long it's going to make. Depending on the coldness your ingredients, your consistency was, it may go a little quicker. If it was warmer, it may take a little longer because the machine has to adjust the temperature. It fails for its stirring. What I am going to do for you until this is ready to go, I am going to read some of the instructions for you. The first page or two of this. When using electrical appliances, what to do in the manual. Do not switch on, do not do this, do not do that. Capacity, 1 liter. 110 volts, anti-shock protection class 1. Power consumption, 100 watts. Net weight, 7.4 kilograms. Gross weight, 8.1. Touch control, simple to use. The structure, a motor, transparent lid, mixing blade, loading bowl, top lid, housing, and base. Control panel, an ice cream mode, a mixing only mode, and a cooling only mode. It tells you how to turn it on, it tells you what the power touch buttons to start and stop are about. It tells you the mode selection, the descriptions of the mode, and keep cool function. When the mixing only mode is selected, the mixing mode starts to realize the mixing function default time is 30 minutes. When the timer hardness reaches the set value, there will be 10 beeps. So, we are looking at mixing only mode. And that's not mixing only. Cooling only mode. The compressor and cooling fan are started to realize the refrigerated function. Default time is 10 minutes. After completion, there will be 10 beeps. So this will stay cold for 10 minutes. Ice cream mode. Does it have a signal when it's ready? Mary Reed, yes. When the machine is ready, it sounds like it's struggling, and it'll go beep 10 times. And that tells you when the ice cream is ready. When you get there, you have 10 minutes of standby. Here it goes. It's slowed down a little. And here we go. I'm going to read you the ice cream mode, Mary. The compressor, mixing motor, and cooling fan are started. When the ice cream is finished, there will be 10 short beeps. At this time, you can enjoy the ice cream. If there is no operation, it will enter the installation function automatically. The indicator light of ice cream mode will flash green and 10 short beeps will appear after the installation is complete. The machine will enter standby mode and the indicator light will flash red. Please select other modes or shut down. So as I get that, when the ice cream finishes, it gives you 10 short beeps. Beep, 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 beep. And then it'll beep 10 short beeps and it'll go into installation mode. That'd be a standby mode, keeping it cold. Keep cool function. Ice cream installation function in order to prevent you from leaving during the ice cream, and the ice cream cannot be eaten or stored in time after the completion of production, which causes the ice cream to melt. We have added the following humanized design. When the ice cream making is completed but no one operates, the compressor will automatically turn off for 10 minutes and turn on for 6 minutes to maintain the freshness. So this will hold it for 1 hour. So to turn on for 6 minutes, 10 times. 10 minutes, 6 minutes, 10 minutes. So it goes on and off for 1 hour, 6 times. It'll beep when it's done. Right now it's not beeping. You can hear it. It's beep, 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 beep. We're waiting for that beep, Mary. When you came in, you heard it start up the beep. It's not super loud. I have a little hard time hearing these beeps. You can hear it if you're in the same room, but if you're in another room watching TV, like the microwave may be a little louder. It's ice cream, trust me. I'm just waiting for it to finish. And the problem may be because there wasn't enough on the bottom or on the top. It was only half filled. So it should have taken half the time. Then you should be able to hear it, Mary. It'd be just like your microwave there. Just stand by and you'll hear it. Now, if I go to the next room, will you hear me? Let me know. I'm going to step away. And if so, then I'm going to take this mic and I'm going to put it a little further away so you can hear the beeps. Here I go. Let me know when you hear me. Can you hear me? I hear the machine moving. I hear it struggling. We're almost done. I'm going to stay over here. It's not going to beat that fast. Not yet. It's not ready yet. Did you hear me from the distance? All right, thank you very much. That tells me my road works. Mary, you're a doll. You guys, let me know if you want me to pull this out, because it is thick. It's just spinning around. It may be a little mushy. This gives a good test. I'm waiting for it to beep so I can get up and walk away, so this way you can get an idea of the sound of it. It may not be 100% natural, but you get the idea. You have to be in person to see things. I understand that. You don't want to interrupt its cycle like a GoPro. You interrupt its cycle, you brick things. I would love to take my camera and show you. Let me see if I can do that. Nope, not going on the camera I can see. I love this. Talking heads, yeah, there we go. We're on the right camera. All right, let me see if I can bring you close to the machine. Let me know when you see the ice cream. How'd you like that? How was that? Did you see the thickness of the ice cream or anything? I know it wasn't the best shot. It wasn't an Insta360 link shot, but it gave you an idea what the ice cream looked like. And hopefully I didn't ruin my shot. I'm going to leave that just the way it is. I'm happy with that. You let me know if you want me to stop it. I can show it to you, because I think I will stop it at 4 o'clock. It shouldn't take an hour to make ice cream. Yes, I should stop it. It sounds like it wants to stop. Let me give it another 2 minutes, and then I'm going to stop it. I really want the machine to do its job to show you. We made milk ice cream, and it took 15 full minutes. When the clock said 16 minutes, that was because I had to get the camera set up and start it. The thing said 16 minutes, so I could pull it out. And here we are, just about getting ready to make ices that may take a little longer. Okay, my kiddos will love it. We don't have to wait for the whole thing, ladies and gentlemen. What I am going to do is switch to the side camera. I am going to stop it. Mary, did you hear that beep? Did it beep like this, Mary? All right, we're going to stop it on purpose. We're going to open up. Hopefully the container will come out this time. It doesn't. That's the only problem I see with this machine, the container's sticking in. I'm going to shut the machine off. That is ice cream. That is sorbet. Mary Reed. Let's see if I could do this for you. That is ice cream. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is Tropicana, straight from the store. Nothing added. Ice cream. Oh man. I tell you, that is it. Now, Mary, what I'm going to do, dear, I'm going to plug it in. I'm going to go the distance for you so you can hear the beeps. Okay, dear? I'm going to put this where I was standing before. I'm going to face my mic. I'm going to plug in the machine for you, Mary. You heard that beep, Mary? I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to turn to start. Okay, Mary, that should do good. I hope that works out for you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be right back. And I wanted you to watch this video of the demo while I go give this to my mom so she can see how the machine works. I'll be right back.
This is CUSIMAX. It's a ice cream maker. It comes with instructions that for the first time, please read it. And if you're looking for some homemade recipes, they also include some of the recipes for ice cream. And we have our own recipe, which we're going to be using. This is the machine. It will come with its own measuring cup. It's about 200 millimeters, and we have our own measuring, which we will use has a
All
server,
right. I'm back.
very
I do apologize for the delay in the video and the quality of my studio. I do apologize for that. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to ask you if you have any questions. Now's the time to get them in because we're concluding the show, and that's one thing I didn't do here was make a conclusion. All right, no questions. We'll give you the last couple of minutes, 2 minutes to the show. Actually, what we're going to do, I'm going to give you the last 5 minutes of my countdown, and you can get your questions in there. Thank you, Mary. I really appreciate that. We're going to give you the countdown, and that'll be the end of the show.
One time like this, make it pop like this, make it not like this, make it drop. One time like this, make it pop